Hi, Capricorns. The overall energy of your reading is the Five of Wands. Little confused, little stressed out, are we? Up in your head about something? Sure looks that way. So, this is the overall energy of this reading. Let's find out more. Up here in your highest energy is the Two of Swords. So, protecting your heart, this stress and confusion, this anxiety, it's put you in this place of protecting your heart. The arms are crossed, the heart, the swords are up, as if in self-protection mode, and the blindfold is on. It's like you're tired of dealing with something here. You don't want to see it anymore. It's like it hurts, and it's like somebody sticking you with a pin. It hurts, and you don't want it anymore. You don't want to deal with it. You don't want to be a part of it. So, next to the Two of Swords is the Moon card. This is the card for Pisces. Pisces might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But it's right above this Five of Wands, the overall energy. This overall energy here of being stressed and anxious and confused is something that was revealed to you. Something that came to light or was exposed. That's what this is about. And it puts you in this place that you're like, you don't want it anymore. You don't want to deal with whatever this is. I feel like you've had it. I feel like you just got tired of whatever was exposed to you, but it put you in this place of you don't have to. You don't have to deal with this if you don't want to, and I don't think you want to. So next to the Moon is the Four of Swords. So this is what you're doing. You're healing from whatever was exposed to you. You're healing from all this stress and anxiety, and that's why you're kind of blocking this energy here so that you can heal. You're seeking advice from the universe. You're meditating. It's like really quiet times. Anytime you have really quiet times, you go deep in your thoughts, really deep in analyzing and figuring out what happened here. These are swords of truth and swords of clarity. It's very spiritual. We got stained glass windows here. But this is the energy that you're in right now because of whatever was brought to light to you, put you in this place. Stress, anxiety, confusion up in your head, and you're like, wait a minute here, I don't have to deal with this. I'm going to take my time, and I'm going to take time to myself, and I'm going to heal and get past this. So under the Two of Swords is the King of Swords. Now the King of Swords, this is a card for air, so air signs. So Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius might be in your chart, might be in someone else's chart around this reading. But the energy of this card, and this is your energy, is right below that Two of Swords. Sword up. See, swords up, swords up. Self-protection mode, but you are seeking the truth and the clarity. So it's like everybody back. Everybody just back off. I'm doing my thing. I'm healing. And I'm seeking my own truth and clarity about this situation, whatever it was that was exposed or came to light in your life here. So what's happening is under this Four of Swords, this very spiritual healing card that's going on here, and next to all this confusion and stress is the World card. So you will be entering a new life cycle. You're going to be moving away from all this anxiety, all this healing. Actually, all this healing is bringing you to this point where you're going to enter this new life cycle. Under the King of Swords is the Three of Wands. Yeah, so what's going to happen in this new life cycle here? You will be entering this place of waiting for your ship to come in. You're getting ready to move forward in this new life cycle on your own. So whatever this is up here, it looks like you're leaving it behind. You really are leaving it behind, unless this second half comes out and tells me otherwise. It really looks like you're leaving it behind, and you are dealing with it. You're healing from it, and you're moving on. Okay, looking out. There's three ships down here. And they're so small you can hardly see them because they're way, way out there. This is you waiting for your ship to come in again. So this is where you're healing. You're getting back to being able to accept or wanting the right ship to come in for you. This card, the Three of Wands, is right next to the Five of Cups. And this is under that anxiety, confusion, the stress. It's all in your head. And it's not in your head, but it's going through your mind. But you're getting past it. This Five of Cups is about looking at the spilled cups of love. So this is part of your healing here, is disappointment, disillusionment. It's rejection, almost a feeling of being rejected in a way. There might be a variety of reasons these cups of love were spilled, but I call this the card of hope because there's two cups behind this figure, and all you have to do is turn around and see these two cups. Okay, don't focus on the spilled cups because you do attract what you focus on, and I think you're doing that. I really do. I think it's a process, but you are doing it. It's under all this confusion. It definitely has to do with love. It's like you feel like, oh, somebody just kicked over my cup of love again, you know. But you're healing. You're going to get through it. You're going to find yourself in a place where you're looking for the right ship to come in. You're going to turn around and see these cups. You're very confused, okay, in moving forward into this new life cycle, and by looking at the spilled cups. We have the Seven of Cups right here. Now, the Seven of Cups is the confusion. You know, that's part of the overall energy: confusion, stress, anxiety. It's picking the wrong cups. And there's so many choices out there. And it's like, you feel like the cups that you choose all have, you know, they're all full of something else. There's not enough room for love. So, you know, they might present themselves as shiny and bright. But once you get them, you find out they're really full of something else that you weren't looking for. You're actually just looking for love. So this confusion is part of this Five of Cups energy, looking at the spilled cups. But being that this Three of Wands is next to the Five of Cups, you are going to be able, I think this time you're going to be more cautious in what cup you choose. Which cup of love you will accept into your life, but you will be entering this cycle of looking out there to see if your ship is coming in. So you're healing, you're getting over this, whatever was brought to light. It's your truth and clarity is helping you to heal. You're taking time to yourself. You're entering a new life cycle. You're going to get past. You're going to understand what happened, and you are going to be waiting for and keeping an eye open for a ship to come in for you, the right ship. So up here in your highest energy, the King of Wands. This is fire. So be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Might be strong in your chart. Might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. Excuse me, I do have allergies. So, the thing about the King of Wands, male or female, is that wand. And that is a wand of new beginnings and fresh starts. See, you're entering a new life cycle. Now, we're getting past all this in the first half, and now you have your wand up, see? You have your wand up. You're getting ready for a new beginning, that new life cycle. You got your hand on your hip, and you're ready to go here. So, next to the King of Wands is the Emperor. Now, card for Aries, right next to a fire energy card. So, Aries is fire. Aries might be strong in your chart someplace, might be strong around this reading someplace. But this Emperor, male or female, the energy is about being kind of rigid in your thinking, like having your mind made up. It's like standing by your guns. It's like nobody's gonna. I don't think. So you're getting this attitude from all this. In moving forward, you're becoming very cautious. Like I said, the King of Swords. You're becoming very cautious. And the Emperor is like, now you know what you want. Now you know what you don't want. And you're not going to settle for anything less. And as a matter of fact, you don't deserve anything less. So you're going forward with that attitude here. You're very well liked and respected by others. You do have a sense of maybe liking to lead, like maybe even in employment. Maybe you're a manager or a owner or somebody of authority. Maybe you work with the court system. You know, there's a lot associated with this personality. But I think you just acquired it. I think you acquired it from all this healing that you've been through. So there you are, staff of new beginnings, wanting to move forward, but you're going to move forward your way, all right, this time. Right next to the Emperor is Temperance. This is a card for Sagittarius. Fire, Aries, Sagittarius. Wow, all on that top line right here. We have Temperance. This is the card for Sagittarius. Like I said, might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But what's more important is this is your guardian angels and spirit guides. They're around you. They're helping you to get through this, to move forward, to move into this new life cycle. They're pouring that potion back and forth, and this is about love. They're helping you to become balanced. Well, guess what? You are becoming balanced because the Emperor is like one of the most balanced people in the deck. So, you are becoming balanced. Your guardian angels and spirit guides, and it's almost like they haven't, it's like you've gotten to this place, but they're still working for you. They're still around you. I think they're helping your ship come in. But they are trying to help you get grounded. You still got a little bit of emotions here that you need to deal with. You need to get both feet on the ground. One's in the water, one's on the ground. You need to just really become grounded. And I think you're doing that. You're becoming the Emperor. So under the King of Wands is the Sun. That's a beautiful card. That's close to that new world, that new life cycle that's coming in. The Sun is right under the King of Wands. New beginnings. New beginnings. New beginnings. This is with joy. This is coming in. There's also a child in this card. I'd like to point out the children. This is the only card that there's a child, so it may or may not be part of this reading. But a new beginning. Okay? I feel like either you got fire in your chart or there's somebody with fire in their chart coming in. The Sun, beautiful, new, fresh start, new beginning next to your new life cycle. And then here's the King of Pentacles. Security, stability. This is under the Emperor. This is something you're focusing on right here. Okay? Whoever comes in better have a pentacle in their pocket. Okay? Because you're tired of all this, the wrong cups, the cups that don't amount to anything. So the King of Pentacles is possible earth energy. So this is your energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. One of those signs that might be strong in someone else's chart too around this reading. But male or female, the King of Pentacles, this is what you have your eye on. You're not settling for anything less. You're going to be rigid about that, okay? You're going to be stubborn about that. Right next to the King of Pentacles is the Strength card. This is the card for Leo. Leo. We have all three fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we start with the King of Wands. Fire is very, very, very strong in this reading. So what's most important about this card is that infinity symbol. That is a symbol of intuition and knowing. What it's all about is that you know, okay, through your intuition, you already know what you need to do, and it takes strength in order to do it. Now, Temperance is right above this card, so your guardian angels and spirit guides are helping you to get through this, to find the strength to move through this, to find the strength to hold out for someone who has a pentacle in their pocket, for that right ship to come in. And so Temperance is really helping you to find the strength to hold out for someone who can actually commit to a relationship, who brings you joy, And, you are entering this new life cycle, and I feel like somebody might be coming in here. It could be a fire sign, seriously. It could. But if not, there will be somebody coming in. It's like the universe is preparing you for this new life cycle. So under the sun, next to this Seven of Cups energy, it's like you're moving forward. Okay, with the Sun card, you're moving forward with truth. This is a sort of truth. You've got this fierceness about you after you do all this healing, because you like grab one of these swords. You have your sword up here, sword up here, swords up here. So self-protection mode, but ready to move forward, but with truth and clarity. And it's running right towards the Seven of Cups. So it's like, you're done. You're done with all this confusion about love. You're done with picking out the wrong cups. You're going to stick by your guns. We have the Emperor energy up in your highest energy line. You're ready to let, it's like cutting this out will allow this in. And you kind of know that. You know that. So under the King of Pentacles, and next to the Knight of Swords, is the Four of Cups. This is the energy of, you're not going to accept any love offer. You're not going to accept any cup that comes your way. You're going to take a hard look at it. Like I say, that cup better have a pentacle in it. All right? And also, it better not have anything else in it. There has to be a lot of room for love. So you're not going to jump on that. Any love offer that comes along, all right? You're going to be stubborn about it. It's under the Emperor. It's under the King of Pentacles. So you're going to move forward. And then we have the Queen of Swords here. This is air. It might be air. Also, someone with air energy that's coming in, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But this is next to that Four of Cups. And it's under the Strength card. So when these cups, love offers come in, this is your energy. Your energy is going to be, I want to learn the truth about you. I want to know everything about you. Male or female here. Queen of Swords, the sword is up. Another sword up here. Hand is out. Like, tell me about yourself. Tell me about your past. Tell me about what you expect from life. Tell me about what you expect from our relationship. What are you looking for? And speaking your truth. What your truth is. So before you accept any cup of love, you're going to get to know them deeper. And if they don't look like the ship that you've been waiting for, you're not going to accept that cup of love. It will take strength to not, get like overly excited about love offers that come your way and kind of throw caution to the wind. You're going to stand by your guns. You have learned. I'm surprised that the Judgment card isn't here, but it looks like all this spiritual healing has really taught you how to wait and kind of analyze these love offers before you accept them.